Imagine you've just asked your child for maybe the 10th time this week to remember to tidy their bedroom. And you catch them muttering under their breath, "Oh, shut up, pooh-head." And understandably, a small volcano then erupts inside of you. But instead of losing it and maybe replying, "What did you say? Come here," or something like that, you notice the volcanic eruption and you pause. You take a breath, maybe you put your hand on your heart. You just remember that that's triggered something in you and they don't mean it. And you look at them and you see their face and now they're looking a bit scared. And maybe their body's gone really tight because they're expecting what they've had so many times. Maybe being told off, being yelled at, being told to get out of your sight, or any of these variations. And they're waiting for that to happen now because, not because you're a bad person, but because maybe that was how you were raised and you're often very stressed. So it's just what has generally happened in the past, but not anymore. Because now you've got to the stage where you can really notice changes in yourself. You can notice emotional shifts in yourself, even physical changes, tightness, tenseness, maybe a burning feeling when that volcano goes off, and you are able to catch yourself and you're able to calm down enough to know that your child doesn't mean it. Maybe you caught them at a moment when something was stressing them out. And because you are able to calm down, you're able to just look at them and say, "Oh, are you okay? Is something up?" And even if they stomp away and maybe slam a door, another volcanic eruption bubbling away inside of you, but again, you can calm yourself down and you can say to yourself, "Wow, they must really need me right now. I wonder what's going on." And so you gently go to their room, you knock on their door, you call through the door, eventually you're allowed in. And again, you just check in. "Are you okay? It looks like something's off for you, or you seem a bit sad or stressed." And you're calm enough to stay in that compassionate, gentle place and have a conversation where you really find out how they're feeling right now. And then you discover that they just broke their favourite toy, or they just had a bit of a fallout with somebody on social media, or actually, even though they're really looking forward to seeing their friends tomorrow because they haven't seen them for such a long time, they're really feeling stressed. Or any number of things. It could be anything. But unless we're able to recognise these things kicking off in us when we hear things like "shut up, pooh-head," and calm ourselves down and bring ourselves back to a place of, okay, compassion, curiosity, and being able to really genuinely want to know what's going on for our child, then who knows what we could miss. And without going through this process with them, then they will learn to just hide their feelings from us. They will avoid us as they grow up, and they won't get to know their emotional selves, and they won't learn how to express how they feel, and just so many other things. And also, you won't build the emotional relationship that you really want to have with your children, and you want for them to, internalize and keep in them for the rest of their lives. So if this sounds interesting to you and you think, "Well, that's all very well, Jane, but life is not like that and I can't be that calm." Well, I promise you that you can be that calm and life can be like this. Of course, it's not just flick a switch, but it's absolutely possible. Many of the parents I work with are well on their way to this, or they're doing it. One of them I spoke to last night, she said to me again, "Honestly, working with you has completely changed our family life. The way I now speak to my partner is completely different. We speak in a much more calm, emotions-based way. So of course it makes it easier to put it into our parenting. So if that sounds interesting, then get in touch. Message me here or drop me an email, jane@thejaneevans.com. But don't just leave this, because the older they get, the more they need this deep, accepting, compassion-based relationship, because you know what? Life in the big wide world is tough, and they need to have internalized this now when they're young, so that they have it to draw on for the rest of their days.